Hi everyone, my name is Sonia and welcome to today's lesson. Well, communication is everything these days, isn't it? We all talk about communication in different ways. And we can't ignore the fact that communication brings many worlds together. Well, that's the reason why I decided to do a lesson today on idioms related to communication. Now, many of them are very interesting. I've picked up a few select ones for you, and I'm sure you like them as you watch the video and understand them so you can use these idioms in your everyday conversation.
Subscribe and press the bell icon to receive notifications. Don't miss any new lessons.
The very first one says, to get hold of. Now, when I say hold, I mean to actually grip something or grip someone. So, it's a little confusing when you talk about the word hold related to communication. But actually, to get hold of someone means to manage to contact someone. Let me write that down for you here. So does it happen with you sometimes that you try to contact someone and you just can't get through to them? You've called them, you've sent them a message, you've even sent them a message on Facebook, but you just can't get in touch with the person. That's when you can use a phrase like this and say, well, I've tried to get hold of Peter since the past 2 days, but he's just not available. I don't know what's wrong with him. That's why you can use something like this. The next one here is also very interesting. Make sure you pay attention at this one. It says, to give the lowdown. Now, what could lowdown have got to do with communication? Okay? Imagine this situation. If you're a football fan, okay, a crazy football fan, and you've missed out on a match, your internet is not working. So you really need to know what was the score. Somehow you just can't get the information that you need. So you can ask one of your friends, you could say, hey, you know what? I missed out on yesterday's football match and could you please give me the lowdown on exactly what happened? So to give someone the lowdown means to give someone complete information. To give someone complete or exact information. Okay. The next one here, this one's for all the gossip lovers. It says, to hear through the grapevine. Okay. Let's focus on this word. Grapevine. What can a fruit have got to do with communication, right? But that's how idioms are. To hear through the grapevine basically talks about any kind of rumors or any kind of gossip that you hear informally, either through friends or some office colleagues, something which is not official yet, okay? So let me write that down. This is to get some information or some kind of gossip informally. So everyone's talking about this, it's all hush-hush, everyone knows but no one's really making an official statement. For example, if someone's unfortunately got fired from work, okay, then you could make a sentence like, well, I have heard through the grapevine that Pete got fired yesterday. I wonder if it's true. To hear through the grapevine. The next one here is touch base. All right. Now, this seems, more close. Communication, to get in touch. So, touch base means to actually make contact with someone or maybe to renew your communication with someone. For example, if you've had a friend who's been living overseas for a long time and now they've decided to come back to your country for good. So then what you would want to do is you would want to touch base with that person, means you would want to renew your communication with that particular person or with that friend of yours. And maybe you had some kind of a business plan in mind with that friend. So in a statement or in a sentence you could say, well, I need to touch base with John. We need to start discussing our business plans one more time. The next one here, it says word of mouth. Okay. What do I mean to say when I use the idiom word of mouth? It means to say that you're trying to promote something or talk about something and make more people aware about something just through conversation. And believe me, word of mouth can be extremely helpful, especially when you're trying to promote a particular product or maybe anything new that's in the market. So word of mouth means to promote something, all right, through conversation. So maybe one of your friends has recently opened up a salon. So, you could, in a sentence, use it by saying, my friend Sam, she's opened up a new hair salon recently, and I think you should definitely visit the place. It's really cool. What are you doing now? You're trying to promote your friend's new outlet by word of mouth. All right? The next one we have here is to put someone in the picture. To put someone in the picture. Now, what picture am I talking about? Am I talking about some kind of a graphic drawing? No, I'm not talking about a picture literally. But what it means here is to make the person aware of everything. Say if you've just joined a new organization, all right, and you're absolutely new to everything. You're new to the facilities, you're new to your colleagues, your managers, everything literally. So then you need someone to put you in the picture, okay? So maybe in a sentence you could say something like, well, James, he's extremely new at work, so we need to put him in the picture. We need to make him aware about everything. That's to put someone in the picture. And finally, I love this one. It's just so interesting. It says, can't make head or tail of something. Okay, let me repeat that. It's a little long. Can't make head or tail of something. It's such a lengthy idiom, but all it means is not to be able to understand something, all right? If you can't understand something and you want to say it in a fancy way, you can say, I can't make head or tail of this report. Could you please explain it to me? Or, some of us don't really have very good handwriting. So you can look at something that someone's written, and if you want to be a little nasty, you could say, well, I can't make head or tail of what you've written. Could you please explain this to me? So that's what it means to be unable to understand anything. Okay. So these are 7 really interesting idioms related to communication. Okay. What I would suggest is that you go through these idioms, make sure you understand the meaning correctly, and start using them in your day-to-day conversation. I think I've already picked up my favorite. It's definitely can't make head or tail of something. I just love the way it sounds. You also pick up one favorite idiom of yours and see how you can fit it into your conversation. I'll be back soon with something more interesting the next time. Till then, you take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.